Our governor, the governor of Edo State, he don't do 139 days in office. So far, so good. Waiting to happen for Edo. The good, the bad, the ugly. We'll open our lines later for this program, and you will talk. The governor will hear you, and all of us are going to do the discussion this team inside the program. We're there with, first of all, my name is Mark Okpebholo, and then I'm the host for this program this evening, and all of us, Naigu, put things together to make Edo and this country work. I deal with the special advisor on media and the communication strategy to the governor. His name is Godswill Inegbe. Oga Godswill, good evening, sir.
Oga Okpebholo, good evening, sir. And Edo people, good evening.
Okay. All right. I deal with somebody from the studio. His name is Agayedo Victor. My brother, good evening.
Good evening, Oga. And you at home, good evening.
Okay, make us start from you, Godswill. Give your report card for the last 45 days, at least. Start from the health sector.
Well, once again, thank you, Oga Okpebholo, for having me on this program under the platform of ITV. The fact remains saying even the blind can check and the DF can explain that truly Edo people for the past 139 days, they don't really have somebody who say there's a governor in the state. Because why I say that, what did this governor don't do? We dey see am, we dey feel am, not be propaganda, not be politics. And that is why this governor call am practical governance. The one you see with your eyes and you touch with your hand. Not be the one where they write for paper, not the one that they speak with English language. And the one when the ordinary people, common man for street, go see and go feel the impact. And for the past 139 days, that's what the governor has done. Let me take it sector by sector, as I said. First and foremost, I want to start with the road infrastructure, the road sector. Today, from what we have seen, people have don't see for Edo, we'll be able to agree to say this governor, what he don't do for this just 139 days, 139 days. The past administration not even achieve those things for the 8 years when they spent for government. Today, I will first talk with the roads within the Benin metropolis. From here today, one go Ekawa all the way to Ekawa Barrack, as if you are going to other end of that stretch of the road, at least of here, northeast. You will agree today with few minutes, at least from Ring Road to Ekawa Barrack now. If you want to drive within 10-15 minutes, you're already there because this governor, he don't fix that road to the extent that that road is motorable. And every
How is it fix that road? How is it fix that road? The roads, na existing, what I mean is that, na existing contract when it complete or you just start and come finish am?
No, that particular one, not the existing contract. If you notice,
Okay.
all the way from the K1 Barrack, that road was terrible, was bad.
Okay.
If you are familiar with that route, for those who did that side, go ask them. If you from the all the way from a K1 to a K1 Barrack, past the K1 Barrack, they don't go that place. That place now no gray area. To the extent during rainy season, even to use like pass that place now problem. Not talking about you they use motorcycle or car. That does not pass. And how governor really start with that road, because I recall it get the day during the campaign when governor the campaign. That time now the minister, former minister for budget for states, Clem Agba, now he do the in-law burial then as the mother of the wife. Finger, the mother of the father of the wife. Now they do burial. So that side of the Ovia northeast, now the woman come from. Now so this governor then was candidate of APC, they can't invite him. Now he and comrade actually attend that ceremony that day. As we were going, we were unable to use that road because the road was terrible. And as the cover of the candidate they go again, because Okpebholo then was candidate of APC, governorship candidate of APC. You see, people when they did and now came out, when they saw the they noticed it was Okpebholo, and they came out and they were appealing, say, look at the road. For years, that's what they think they suffer. So now Okpebholo can't stop from the convoy, come down from the vehicle, and show me come address and say, look, say if you now vote for him, say he win by the power of Edo people and by the power of God. Say he go come back, come fix this road for now. And that's exactly what the governor has done. He go back, go fulfill the promises to the people when he vote for him. Because the vote when we really get for there was massive. And he went back, and that reason why that road they don't fix am. All the way from before to access Ekewan barrack, road not there. You get where you go drive, you go park your car, you go use like the trek, enter inside Ekewan barrack.
Okay.
Go today, express.
Go on that road, go on that area.
Because I might give another because there are so many roads, but the
mention some now. That's why you are here. Mention some.
So the another one I will tell you is that Temboga Phase 2 road. Temboga Phase 2 road, you link am to Ekiwa, you link am to Oba at the Oba Iridiawa. Then from there you link am to Ote community. You see, as a Temboga Phase 2, from Phase 2, you link am to Ekiwa to Oba Iridiawa to Ote community. This road I just mentioned for you, for no successive government don't ever remember these people. In fact, not until when this governor they built all those roads around this people not going to say people they live for that area. The part of Ekiwa, the entire community was taken over by Gully erosion drive people come up for that community. They abandoned the place because Gully erosion they swallowed their houses. This governor might arrest that Gully now. Today, if you go to there now, today go see for yourself. You see, the place where they don't disturb people, the community people, they don't come back to their houses now because this governor office that place. Heartland Construction Company, they are the one working that place. So as I said before, when you from there link Ute, everybody say before now the community will don't hear for years. But can you imagine that all these years, Ute community don't get one single road as Ute don't reach for this beginning. But today, all the adjoining roads in Ute community, this governor they fix them.
But the former governor they don't say that Ute na then start am.
No, we don't need to argue. As I said before, you thank us if you journalist. Tomorrow morning, carry your camera, carry your people, go there, go check out by yourself. There is nothing when the governor say, the former governor say, he don't fix. There's nothing there. The only thing I keep telling people, because my job is not to do propaganda. My job is to tell the truth the way it is and tell the people how things are. The only place where that former governor that be Temboga Phase 1. And Temboga Phase 1 is that you go through Ikoba slope. There that the labor house, what they do for that hill.
Yes.
Now that will be the Phase 1. You take that Phase 1, then you come end for Upper Mission Extension T Junction. You end for the Upper Mission Extension T Junction, and then for start the Phase 1. Then what Okpebholo now is that the Phase 2 from the Upper Mission T Junction by your left now. You take that road through other road go lead you, take you out to Okpebholo. Now this governor, this Okpebholo, now they connect Bishop Road to Okpebholo now. Now when you are coming, for instance, you are coming from Edo Central or Edo North, you follow Aduwawa, and you are going to Okpebholo. You are going to Okpebholo Selu. You don't need to go and pass Upper Mission through New Bili, or you go to pass Ring Road. You just follow that Upper Mission Extension. Enter Temboga. From Temboga, you already in Okpebholo. In less than 10 minutes. This one I tell you, tomorrow morning, carry your camera, go there, go check out by yourself. Actually, they are the one doing it. And the erosion the challenge of that place has always been a massive erosion. You can go and see what the governor has done with the erosion in that place. You can see the massive construction where they carry that erosion, carry and enter that river. When we say carry erosion, carry enter river, you can see the drainage, the massive drainage, the height is wide. When the governor when they don't do to carry that erosion, drop them for inside that river when they near Temboga. That's what we are talking about this one now. The road this governor have done. Then, if you now look, let's go to Benin Ekpoma, Auchi Road, everybody in this state, unless person will not they move, but not they travel. When I say not they move, not they travel. Now you go say that road as a pay as last year and the other previous years, say no affect them. There was a time that today, that before today, if you want to go to Benin from Ekpoma, from Benin to Ekpoma, you spend nothing less than 4 to 5 hours. Because the road was terrible, the not the cheap person. Either you go take Ogoneki, long distance, or you go take Sobe, depending where you are coming from. Well, if you are coming from Edo North, you will not take it Sobe. If you are coming from Edo Central, you take Ogoneki, just to link Benin. A journey that's supposed to take 45 minutes, 1 hour, then was that you now spend not 4 hours, 5 hours. I to Benin. But today, if you want to go to Ekpoma now, from Benin to Ekpoma, within 45 minutes, you are in Ekpoma. If you are coming from Benin to Ekpoma to Benin, the same thing. Because this governor has fixed that road. But the previous government tell us, say, now federal road. Instead of them to do something bad, waiting Edo people, they suffer. Because now Edo people read the people, they use that road. Rather, they go put signboard for there. Say, this is federal government road. Please bear with us. And this government said, no, he can't solve the challenges of the people to make life easy for Edo people and to make life better for them. If you go to Sapele Road, it's the same thing that happened with Sapele Road. You found out that before on Sapele Road, there was a time our brothers and sisters, they would go to canopy for road, begin to cook, begin to dance for the road. Because there was no road to pass. But this same governor, because of his relationship with the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, you can see that road today that they fix and they go, everybody happy.
Okay.
Bini Agbo, they can never choose am.
I go pause this one okay after that Agbo make it talk.
We get ready to talk. What of Bini Agbo? It is empty today. This governor carry federal government come. They don't flag up 10 lanes, 5 lanes per each road. He go leave for all the way from Sapa. Now that road they go. Okay, what of the big elephant in the state for road infrastructure? The first flyover in the 2 states. My brother Okpebholo, which I don't reach Rama Park.
I reach here today. I see him. I see the work. I see the work today.
Now politics, now propaganda. His work not going there. Have you not seen how the massive work is ongoing? Because before they go and say, not for when propaganda, now politics are not going. People will not get the capacity to do it. You don't think get money. Just is the work not going on there?
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, my pause this more make let this our brother with you talk. My brother, you don't hear our SA media now for road for talk. So what you go do? You go X3 Okpebholo. How the administration be? Waiting they talk so now things when we say they on ground and they do very viable. But you X3 the government.
Okay. Let me start from where he stopped. He talks about Benin Agbo Road.
Yes.
I just came back from the east. 3-4 days ago, I was also on that road. He said they are doing 5 lanes.
Say they just flag her off.
You see, that is the problem with us. They flag her off. Where is the equipment that one caterpillar is on the road? I said they are doing palliative. The way he's hyping it now is quite different with what is on the ground. For the past 7 days, I applied that road twice. As a matter of fact, the day it rains.
The way he's hyping it now is different from what is the ground.
That place has become.
I bet my brother don't you hear what my brother did talk.
No, he said the way you I go tell you, I say the way you hype am. No be say e dey for ground, say that is the Benin Agbo Road.
The Benin Agbo Road.
Benin Agbo Road, that Asaba Road. He say they don pass there like 3 times. Meanwhile, nothing there on ground, no caterpillar, nothing.
One caterpillar making.
Last week Sunday, that they flag am off. It was on television. What I said, flag off on that road. They will start work by this month when we want enter. So the contractors equipment will mobilize to the sites.
Okay, so you will keep the see am move one like this. Sir. Okay. What we go do? We will keep the viewers posted now. This program a continuous program, and everybody will be a crew member. So when the updates come, you go also let us know. So may we just give am time, may we just make your own point. At least we don clear that area, say they just flag am off and the contractor, the caterpillars never come. So when they come,
a project where there is no equipment, that is not possible now. If you are talking of flagging up a project, the equipment will be on the ground.
Okay.
If you want to make it ceremonial,
yes,
the governor will be on the tractor. Then they'll say they are flag up. That means work has taken off. If work is not going on, you are talking about flag up. What are you flagging up? Which English is that? Me, I don't understand that one. We want to know, because there are certain things he said now.
Go ahead now, talk about them now. Let me make you come here now.
I cannot easily comment on.
Why?
Because my eye is not there. But I'm using what I know now to measure everything he has said, especially that road of two things he mentioned about the road and about the first flyover. Fine. Let the government present to us about that flyover, the environmental impact assessment. It is a crime to do such a project without environmental assessment report.
That's what the law talk.
That is the law. If you want to do that kind of project, you must have environmental impact assessment.
Which law now?
It's a government Nigeria law.
Okay.
Now, it was about a few days in office, less than a week in office, when he said that the program they are doing, these are things without direction. It's just political. Let's do it like that. We are start. If you want to do that project, there will be a design, there will be bidding, there will be environmental assessment impact. What is environmental assessment impact? This project we want to do is big. When we do it, how is the environment going to be affected? The ecosystem that we have, is it going to be altered or balanced? This is a very important. It's a United Nations issue. Every big project must have it. This government have no. He just from one corner and last and they do. I went there and I was asking question. This bridge, where is it coming from? Where is it going? Because it is 3 direction now. Agor, Aduawa, and Ring Road. Am I not correct? There's a big runabout. They are putting pillar down. Where is this one going to come? Because any bridge you are doing there, we are not ready to do a second bridge over there across the river. It's a waste of time. Added nothing except aesthetic beauty. That is the point. This is what we are saying. I am a student of governance, good governance. I can tell you today, I'm a student of.
That's why you are here.
Thank you. So when you are talking about governance, you are talking about things that really affect the people, not the thing that we do propaganda.
Just try and speak pidgin and make the view at the flow.
Okay, fine. What we are saying is this. Number one, Okpebholo is bad, is terrible. There is no contractor on the side. I saw one caterpillar doing palliative. Whether that is what they call, and the way what is that?
You say they just flag her off. But you know if you say wait for that Okpebholo road, you know if you say we forgive the benefit of that, say now last week Sunday they flag her off.
Last week Sunday,
yes.
Sir, that is why I wanted to correct.
Yes.
What is the meaning of flag off?
Okay.
Flag off say the business don't start.
Okay.
If business start, no goods for store. What kind of business start? Equipment supposed to come, everything supposed to be ongoing. Say we are flag off. That is one. And two, the overhead. Did I let the overhead? And you say you want to put overhead? Yes, I love it. But I want it to be done properly, not done according to politics. Because this government is politicizing everything.
How?
They are looking for what they want to use as a propaganda. You can really see it. Now you're talking about Kenwaro. We know the previous government and what the Kenwaro. From what I know and from what we have seen, that a double link from that ring road to Ekewabara, from Ekewabara, a single lane. Now they are not saying that they are the one. I'm not bothered about who awarded the contract, because I'm going to talk about negative legitimacy that is very common with every government in Nigeria, whether federal or state.
How?
When they spend time, resources of government to destroy whatever good or bad the previous government have done, and then they start, after they have done that, spend 6 months or 1 year doing that before they start laying their own foundation. They have only 4 years in office. You know, say the 3rd year politics has started. So the reason why government and governance have not been effective in this part of the world is that system. I love this guy. he said something that at least for the very first time I hear from government officer saying, look, this road he was talking about, the first phase that passed through Labour House, that the previous government did, they are doing the second phase. Thank you. That is what it ought to be. Where did the previous government start? Understand where the previous, or this way he has stopped. We are starting from here. But what you see in government and governance in Nigeria is that you destroy everything, whether good or bad. Put it down, then we start to plan.
Okay, all right. Essay.
My brother.
Okay, good evening again. You know, say you get minutes to talk, and our time dey limited, so we no go discuss politics now. We for like make you go other segments. If na health or if na the education, if na just go other segments, maybe then if na towards the end you fit talk about politics.
Thank you so much. You know, the truth is that I not come here to talk politics. Even wetin I talk,
Yeah.
they are going to do with politics. Wetin I talk now, wetin take ground.
Okay.
It's in as much say some of the things when my brother went in with you for there, they talk. I not too hear them because I complain before for the audio.
Yes.
But the part I hear just now say they complain, say about the flyover,
Yeah.
where it go read, where they go do another one. But you know, for me, really, I can't understand. The fact remains that this governor take the bold step to build the first flyover in a seas. In fact, the Edo was capital of Midwest. Edo was capital of Bender State. And yet, this Edo, there's no flyover. Today, Delta State, that was part of how many flyovers? See, these are the facts we are talking about. For you to have a governor for the first time, what other previous government of decades were able there to do that this man don't do. When he first announced, they say, oh, that political polo, that political para, you not go work it.
Say na bubu yeye.
I say na bubu yeye. That's why I just asked you just now, which last time you done this from my park?
I reached there today. They work.
It's not the politics I did talk, not the fact of Granada.
Okay, go ahead. See, update us. We want to hear from you. Some other areas when we say the 139 days. Tell us more about what you don't do. May I do people the year because some go so ask a question.
Thank you so much. You know what I dey like about this Okpebholo is that when we dey talk about what he don't do, it go be like say he does spend 1 year for office. It go be like say he does spend 2 years for office. It go be like say the first time 1 8. But people hardly they forget say we are talking about a government that has not even spent to 6 months. But yeah, the way they take the assessment, I feel like say government went up the office. And we're happy about it because it means that the man they work. That's why people don't forget the time when they enter office. Now, let's move into education. If you are followed up in the, you see in the different, other television stations or social media, you see the schools where Okpebholo don't see built within this few days he has been in office. You see, right now when he came in, he talked about shortage of teachers. And today, recruitment is ongoing. Just last week here, you hear say they go do screening for India College. Now, the recruitment is ongoing. By next week, you find out that new teachers are recruited into the educational sector in Edo State. Because when Okpebholo came, we find a situation whereby you have a school that have 3 teachers. Out of that 3 teachers, either the headmaster could take or principal could take. For a whole school. These are facts, not the politics. That's what we inherit. Now, what did the man inherit with that? And he came and said, no, this is not right. We need to do something about the future. If I said this, our kids are the future of the state or the nation, then you need to give them a good education. How do you do that? By bringing in professional teachers that will teach them. And that's what the man has done actually, because that recruitment is almost gotten to 85 or 80 to 85% stage of the process. Now, apart from the teachers, man, to teach the structures, there were schools we went to, we see students, they sit down for grant, they receive lectures.
Which area?
Just few days ago here. Today is what? Today is Monday. Just on Wednesday last week. Let me use one school for evidence now. Just on Wednesday last week, there's a school they call Army Secondary School by a lucky way. If you enter through Ramata.
Army Day, yes, Army Day.
God bless you, sir. We were there last week Wednesday. I have the audios. I have the visuals, I have the pictures. I can send it to you after this program. I will send it to your
Send them because we would like to use it next week.
You share it. You see student. I will share it on your WhatsApp. Student sit down. The classes when they use roof not even day. They go to complain say the fault. That's already beat them with their push. If you see the staff room at Okpebholo, staff room where they call staff room, you will shed tears. I just told you the school. When I don't mention the school now. Tomorrow morning you can go there now. Go verify for that school whether not try to talk. Then we had the previous government that was talking about Edo Best, Edo this one, Edo that. The question this government is asking, after those hyping, those media hyping, those stage management, where are the things for grant? Because he's a practical governor.
But the issue of the Edo Best, my brother, I know of Rwanda, I know of Edo state government, I know about another states where they copy the pattern. Everything about the Edo Best now bad, there be some element good for inside.
The Edo, what did they call copy? You see, I still like this Okpebholo. When they say English language, they laugh. Yeah, I don't like for us to very much. They go say, leave the explanation, leave the English language. Just show me what is the organization so that me I go see her. If you do okay, I go build upon her. Simple, practical. Now they say the one that come complete this one. Some of them the other day the World Bank, but when we go sorry, is it World Bank, one international body? I can't recall now. When we go investigate, we find out say, oh, now just lies. You just give some people some money, give them a story to plot in one place. They begin the social media that he pays money to. They begin to share it to share propaganda.
What about Lagos State government? Because Lagos State governor he made some comments that day about the Edo Best too.
My brother, we must see me. I don't know being a practical person. What I'm saying, in the day, why is this government recruiting teachers into the school? Why are we having schools that students sit on the floor? Why are we having schools where the rules are not there, rain and falling, the students rain they build there for inside classroom? This is practical. And that's what the government is saying. If this was to take, for instance, if you live outside the state, the way they take package the thing for media, we take run. I don't really want to go into politics because we know how that thing they be. Now normal work.
Okay. All right. Let me make a pause for there so that we'll take a short break. And when we come back, we'll open our telephone line. You would like to hear from the public too, what they perceive about you and everything where they talk, and also the steps when the governor don't take so far, you will hear from them directly. The program, the number you go call on 080-7777-0300. You will see on our television screen 080-7777-0300. The essay to governor on the communication and the media project deal with us, and they will hear you as you talk about the 139 days when we say Governor Okpebholo don't spend as governor for Edo State. And our brother Victor Edo, he did with us for us. It's a big book well. You see, an advocate of good governance too, and he will make them do things the way it's supposed to be. He also taught us, he get questions, so he go ask the special advisor of media to the governor. Before then, we will take this short break now so that make both of them drink water because the fireworks they will soon start. Just join us, the program of The Water meets the heart of the matter with the regional from independent television. Now, fireworks don't start. Victor, I don't say no agree with SA Media talk. But SA Media, before you go write this one for grant, our children will write jam. You know, say they build something for Yaro, where library day. Bless I don't tell you this before. And the library, when we say they built for the opposite Protea, never start to work. So tell governor, say, make it look for where our children go read, if not to go open that place, or maybe go check and see where our children go read, because no public library did for Edo State as to speak. Okay, so you did there?
I did with you before,
okay.
My brother. There was public library. Our government said they prefer supermarkets than library. So maybe they put the truth. As a matter of the place and for recommend public they know. Edo State had a public library built by the former governor of Edo State, Chief Lucky Benedict. But this Obasaki government saying no, they prefer supermarkets than library. He destroyed the place, put a shopping mall. So that is the fact of grant.
Okay.
So they put
okay. Victor say one want to not agree with you with something when you talk.
Yeah, education in Edo State.
Yes.
I am not a politician, but we can see for ourselves what was there. They were running Edo Best. We call the program the Edo Best. And if Edo Best were really bad, the way it has been painted, why will Lagos State government and Lagos State governor make a special thank you to Obaseki and say he prefer to take this and implement it in Lagos rather than go any other place? I still have the video. It's because of what he find out, the quality of the things he find out. What is Edo Best about? Edo Best about uniformity and quality of delivery of a lecture or teaching to a Edo student. That means school A will not be doing something different from school B, no matter where you are, as far as you are in Edo. So, other countries came to Edo to study what they were doing.
Like?
Rwanda came. And we have even heard that this governor has sent people to Rwanda to study there. What are we doing? This is where we talk about negative legitimacy. In trying to destroy whatever good or bad the previous government have done. I'm not a fan of Obaseki, but let's call it spade a spade. As a student of good governance and development, we must do what is right if we must move forward. Because Okpebholo is not going to stay for office forever. Maximum 8 years, probably maybe 4 years, or maximum 8 years. After that, he will leave office. Then the next government will come. Everything he's doing today, that one will work against it. Tear it down, start it to. Where are we going to? We are going nowhere if we continue like this. And this is what I am against. By now, we're supposed to say, okay, fine. This is what we find on ground. This is what is lacking. Education is divided into three. We have the content, which Edo Best is about. Then we have the infrastructure. And we have the administration. If you come to this, okay, we're doing Edo Best, let's strengthen that. Now let us improve the infrastructure of the schools. Then we are going somewhere. We are spending time tearing down everything to say, this politics, I don't like that. I want to see continuity. In government, whatever was good. This thing was good in government. Let me tell you one thing. When Audu Ogbe was appointed Minister of Agriculture, there was only one thing he was begging for. President for President Buhari. Let me implement e-wallet. That program was a huge success. Many countries came to Nigeria to understand it. The man never came back for second tenure. These things are not good. Nigeria are moving backward because every investment in that direction is wasted. Negative. It's called negative legitimacy. It was written. It was one of the theses of Patutomium for his PhD. I read that book many years ago. He said, if Nigeria continue like this, the development will elude Nigeria. As a student of development, I found out that what he said was true. Okay. If you just join the program of Udota means heart of the matter. And the fire was done, they start small. I would like to tell you, see, if you want to make contribution, the telephone lines are open 080-7777-0300. My brother, I beg you, put that number on the screen so that we'll get some calls because some people like to also interact with SC Media to governor to at least make it hear from the public, what they talk, either good or bad, anything about the 139 days of this governor, if you talk. Honorable, good evening again.
Good evening, sir.
So this time around, I will look at health because if I make you to respond to the issue as to this, my brother say they talk the time no good day. You go to health, another sector. Maybe they cut and brief because of time.
Well, thank you so much. As I said before,
hello.
Waiting with 139 days.
Yes.
And of course, since when this governor come into office,
yeah,
he has looked into the health sectors and quickly to do certain things about it. Is the first and foremost the one where go dey very, I can say is the strategic step when this governor don first take. When they very important to Edo people because now in the interest of Edo people now for take that strategic step in the health sector. is now be the one wey take recover those specialist hospital from consultants. Not just only consultant, that hospital, the idea behind the hospital when that time when they take built down by the former governor Adams Aliyu Shomole, is to have at least a standard hospital when we say ordinary persons, the ordinary people on the streets, the Edo people can go there, have good medical care.
So when you mean say recover am, meaning what now? Because we know that Governor Shomole, Governor Obaseki, they do one thing wey they call, I think, is a mower into that place now. They won't take that place back to the hospital, abi that mower thing still remain there. Maybe you just clarify that thing.
I go clarify am. That's why I say, because I want to talk for health sector, time not good day.
Okay.
Now I go take the one way they very strategic. Now this one I'm talking about.
Okay.
Now there are two things now the former governor Obaseki do for that central hospital vicinity. One, there are those specialists who Shomole already built. He built them, he don't equip them, but he never had. It was at the point to hand over, and now Obaseki administration take come. When Obaseki administration take over, as soon as Obaseki administration coming, they carried the hospital. When we say the original idea, not to take a help ordinary Edo people, he carry and give consultants. Make consultant they manage. Consultant carry they manage now. They make and say now for big man, rich people. Now only the coffee they access medical care for them. And immediately Okpebholo came, he said, no, this hospital, they will return to the original plan, which ordinary Edo people could fee access. He recover from the consultant, that means he collect from the consultant and tell the consultant to lift the hospital. And then he appointed a new CMD to manage that place. Is someone who understands when it comes to issue of health. She has undergone all the professional trainings and is well known in the health sector. And he can't carry them and say, get there, manage this place. Ensure say the ordinary Edo people come, they will give the medical health care with a reasonable price where we say they go free pay. And today, that is one leg of that matter, and that thing is what we are seeing today in Edo. The second one might be where the former governor Obaseki destroyed the central hospital. You know, the one I told you just now, Edo Specialist Hospital. The one where Governor Obaseki, the former governor, destroyed, although not the same place, it was Benin Central Hospital. And for some of Edo people, whether in Edo State or in Nigeria or abroad, there is that feelings, that connection of most of them to Edo Central Hospital, because most of them are there for bonding. For a very long time, that Central Hospital was like the general hospital for most of the Edo people, because now they receive treatment and receive medical care, and some of them were born today when they their cyber. But when they come here, say the former governor destroyed that place, he say he want build where they go to put artifacts. Then the thing tire everybody. How you take the destroy hospital? You say you want build where they go to put artifacts. This artifact matter, though time not go there to even talk about that. In the history, everybody knows artifact. It has a place where they keep them, which is Oba of Benin Palace. That is the original place where this artifact belongs to. And if you want to even construct any building to house this artifact, the right place to do that, it is inside the palace of the Oba of Benin. But he said no. He rather destroy hospital, then begin to build where they keep artifacts.
So where are we now in the hospital now?
Yes, Okpebholo will say, well, he never understand that logic. You know when you go talk now, they go say, oh, English, this one. You don't have this, that's where. When I explain to now, how they take they close down hospital, then they build artifact for them. How they take they close down library, then build supermarkets. He don't understand that kind of logic. Not be English language you talk, but he don't understand. When I explain that to him,
so what he can't do now?
So what did they do now? He don't reach out to whoever the contractor and told them that these governments not go allow when they go shut down hospital, they build where they go put artifacts. But there are, of course, the contract that was awarded by former government. I know there are process and procedure that need to be, explored to ensure at the end of the day the right thing will be done. A committee has been set up to handle that, and the committee they are working. In the shortest time, they will through with it and they will come with a report. Of course, the governor will by the power given to him by the Edo people, he will take the right action.
Okay. All right. Let me pause you there so that Victor will respond. So Victor.
You see, this is one of the things I continue to talk about. Let me show you one example. Bender Brew was contracted out by governor. When Oshomele came, he terminated the contract, and today, where is Bender Brew? Dead and forgotten. Did you remember a few months ago, presidential jet was impounded in France because of action like this? A governor terminating contract. We call it political rascality. There are processes to get things done. If you just come and start terminate this one, terminate that one, there are consequences. Have you studied the contract? What does the contract say? Is there any clause you can explore? It's not telling us now what happened. What are the contract terms? Because what we experience in Benin Brewery, at the end of the day, the endorsement we treat to give to people, to our people, we not see it at all. Like the way Benin Brewery, we know how many jobs have been lost there. We know the input that is gone, the revenue the Edo State government would have been getting there because of one rascality of one governor. And that is what happened. A whole presidential jet was seized. 3, as a matter of fact. These are the things governments are doing we are against. When you meet a process, sit down, study. If you have found what you have studied, this and this and this is not adding up. If possible, call the previous government officer or whoever was involved. How do we do this? Okay, what is the way forward? You get things to lawlessness and impunity does not take us anywhere. And that's what they are doing. Very soon, the consequence of this termination, we start to see them.
Okay. Goswe.
Okpebholo.
Yes. What my brother have already talked now, we say, before they terminate most of those contracts, and actually say they're supposed to go through some legal procedures, but we're not going to go face the issue of Bender breweries and the way happened that time, way to today, Bender brewery don't collapse and kaput. That's number one. Then two, say recently some security situation happened where they're around. Wetin government dey do about security issue, mostly this vigilante, why e dey take like that for them to be able to compose all these ones?
Thank you so much. Quickly, as I said before, if you listen to my last explanation, I said that concerning the MOA, I think that's what the last administration called the place. I told you that there was a committee when the governor set up that is looking into the documentation and details of the contract with the contractor and all that. They are working. So at the end of the day, when they don't study what is on ground, look into the legal and other application, the committee will come up, of course, with their recommendations and what the government will do and all that. Then the governor will take decision based on the laws in the states and, of course, as the the relevant legal provisions. I want to quickly restrict myself because there are a lot of some of those kind of nature of things when the former administration they build, when this at the end of the day, now to shortchange Edo people. And Redison Hotel is one of them. Maybe the next time we can talk about those ones. Even the Edo Modular Refinery is also one of them. But we have the facts and figures because being government now give the opportunity to have access to this facts, no longer propaganda, because during handover when they wanted the committees to see, this former governor refused to do the necessary thing because he didn't want to be able to have this information. But thank God today we have the relevant information about all these things and how he used to deceive Edo people by telling Edo people own this, Edo people own that. But at the end of the day, what is on ground? Edo people not own anything there. But at the right time for this kind of program, you bring me in, we'll state it the way it is as of today. Then relating to the security, when you talk, my dear brother, well, security now the collective effort of everybody. It's the responsibility of everybody, not be only one side, not be only one government they do. But quickly, for what this Okpebholo has done for 139, I always say let's focus on the time when this man does spend for office. Because some people don't forget, they'll be like say he don't did there 1 year or 2 years ago. 139 days, now he don't did there. Less than 6 months. Now, first and foremost, let me start with court-related killings that was in this Edo before this governor came in. No other previous government, they not both do anything about court-related crisis in Edo State. You go wake up in the morning, see the 34th Street. They'll say, oh, now court is, now then they fight. Akpololo, you there, Pini, you know there, brother, you say now for social media, they talk. You know, the court-related crisis was a major security mina in this state. And no government were able to take a decisive action concerning decisive decision concerning those inhuman killings. But today, this Okpebholo, in less than 100 days in office, he put an end to court killings in this state. That's one. Secondly, when this governor comes into office, now the security agents, the service chiefs, at least in the state, in the different security agencies, now they come in this governor complain to them, say, Oga, not me say they don't know how to do their work. Not me say they don't know how to fight crime. But they require equipment when they need and operational vehicles to do their job. They don't get them. And they tell this government, say, the previous administration, waiting they buy for them and say, Nigeria fairly use Sienna vehicles. Now, the former governor.
So, which one you can do now?
Okpebholo bought brand new Helios vehicles. Not be waiting with the, not be campaign,
How many? How many?
They are over, the Helios, they are over 50, but not be they give most of the bulk of it went to the different security agencies to do their work. Not only that, but the relevant equipment are gadgets. Security equipment are gadgets. Can I follow? Then, of course, look into the stipend, because when somebody they carry gun, they protect another person's life, that person needs to be motivated to do the work. He look into their welfare. He look into the thing when they do it. Yeah, what they were earning, what they were getting is too poor. And this governor did something about it. You understand? So, the guy never, the governor not stop for there. He go Abuja, he go reach out to the national and say, please, because of the challenge of insecurity in the whole country, it's not peculiar to those people in the whole country, but here, though, when the governor, he need assistance. Army, no, not help us. Army say, okay, we'll come put our mini barrack for Edo Central. One already did for a hub, which is Edo South. We'll put one for Edo Central, we'll put one for Edo North. He meet Navy. This one, so we'll do our help to assist you. Proactive initiative.
Okay, because of time, talk about vigilante. Because as today, I don't still remove CP Badin, so vigilante na no come get head after. Also, in NBC Badin no just dey do anything before this one.
Well, the truth is this: that the vigilante was already compromised before Okpebholo came in. I mean, I like to give background before I answer any questions, so that the people will know where we are coming from. The reason why the governor is doing what he's doing. That a vigilante was more or less a killer sport of the past administration.
No, you don't get that far. You don't get that fast, my brother. You don't get that fast. No. We don't go take that one from you. No, okay. We don't go take that one from you.
But what I'm saying,
yes.
What I'm saying, during when these Okpebholo were contesting, when the candidate of APC, when they attack a convoy for airports, they come out for airport, when they kill police oddly, now do vigilante, we saw them at the uniform and everything. Now then they used the attacker.
So because of time, what thing happened to the vigilante? I want to be positioned where I do vigilante right now, so speak.
They are going restructuring, total restructuring.
How long will this restructuring be? You don't see video where Adeleke they do Amutaku. How long?
No, as long that once the right thing is done, they will do the right job that will be given to them to protect lives and property. Because
so in the interim, let me say, what will be the fate of the people?
For you to put gun in the hand of a person, we get the right psychology, we the balance to handle to do that, and that's what the government is doing. So by the coming days, a few days from now, the processes of reorientation, restructuring, reorganization, they will finish up.
Okay. Because of time, make I pause you there because the last way you go talk now just to greet the people. Just respond before time.
Yeah. From the very first day, the governor entered office. And not just before then, they have already suspended the vigilante. Fine. And it came. Killing were taking place in Edo State. Kidnapping. Everybody were crying. Where is our vigilante that were making us to sleep? They said they would do profile. That was when they brought in Ibadan. I listened to Ibadan on radio.
Man around town.
Man around town. After 3 months of his profiling, he said they were still profiling. That day he made a statement that security is for only Edo people. I said this is a failure. That is already a retired commissioner that was retired, has nothing to contribute. Now, they were profiling. Profiling till today, how many days now? 130 something days in office.
39.
Still doing profiling. This thing does not take time. Why? I still go back to issue of destroy whatever is on ground and be building your own. He made a structure, negative legitimacy, which is an Edo security network. It was not a creation of Obaseki. It was a creation of law from a State Act of Assembly. There is an enabling law that created that body. What you need to have done is to maybe just change one of the commanders and the overall head and change some position. These people were trained by Nigeria police in police college, spending Edo state money. And then you see the kind of waste that this government are wasting. Millions, hundreds of millions were spent training these people in a police college. What else are you going to ask a retired commissioner to train them? While a serving commissioner has already trained them.
Control tower don't say time not there again.
Okay, fine. What I say in essence is this: the failure of the government, this present government, to take Edo security serious led us to where we are today. And unfortunately, I saw a video this morning, that is threatening the whole southern Nigeria by just one person.
Okay.
Government should do something urgent and immediate to make sure say we have visible policing, supported by well-structured vigilante. Number one, finally, don't forget, we will not be talking about vigilante if police have not failed woefully. What do you need vigilante?
Police never fail.
They fail. That is why you talk about vigilante.
Okay, all right. Goes with time not dey again. Just talk to Edo people. 2 minutes.
Once again, I want to thank you, Okpebholo, for the opportunity to appear on this program. And I also want to thank profoundly the Edo people who have say they see Senator Okpebholo worthy and they can carry their mandate, give and say the country, represent them for this, at least the first 4 years in office, before the second 4 years by the grace of God. And once again, I want to tell them, say, the governor, they're very grateful for that mandate when they carry given. And the governor has vowed that he not go disappoint the people, that the trust, when they put on his shoulder, that trust, he not go betray him. He go make sure, say, he go do well, so that the people, after this first 4 years, they go say, yes, you deserve another 4 years, we will give one to you.
Okay.
Give one the 4 years to them.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
We salute for the time when you join us this evening.
Thank you so much for having me. I thank you well.
All right, my people, for us, now so we wrap up the program today. We salute our brother Godswill Negbe, who is the SA media to Governor Okpebholo, and also our brother Edo Victor, who say join us this evening for Inside the Program. We'll do it again on Monday. Until then, God bless Nigeria. Good night.